Arababa Maximus. Maximus. Maximilius. Maximusus. Here we are once again.
Stores I hadn't passed it on. Gone. And this is all I have left. The rest is lost. Athena protect you.
Athena guides you. Athena protect you. Maybe it is too loud. Okay, I think that everything is dead here. Reset player button, drink coffee.
How can I help you? Athena protect you.
Hey, so late. How are you doing? Day off was waiting all week so you can game. Ah, today is Saturday, right? I forgot. Freddo Espresso. Freddo Espresso is cold or is it hot coffee? I never drink espresso. I always drink frappe. How did the years go so quick? Yes. You were 20s, now you are 32. Well, how many years ago was that? The first time you saw this channel here? It is cold. 12 years. The first time you saw this channel here was 12 years ago. I'm dying. The first epic drop for today is a staff. The channel is, I made this channel back in 2013, it is 12 years. July 2013. But back then I wasn't uploading content. Especially gaming content.
These strange, you would be a fool to go in there.
The channel wasn't called The Line of Epic Heroes. Hello Acrobat, hello Spiros. Yeah, I had music in the beginning. So you know the channel from back then.
I thought I would die there.
I don't think that it has to do anything with where you live for the algorithm to work.
Thank you for help. That is all of them.
Yeah, Rogue Mastery looks very good. But we haven't seen, of course, the whole mastery, but from what the little snippets they provided, it looks very good. Oh, I need to drink coffee. Or I need my coffee to start working.
A human? I thought I could do it on easy stratus. Unfazed.
So let's, will you buy the early access on PC when it comes out for Titan Quest 2? You made a whole PC only because of Titan Quest. So this means that you are ready to go, right? The moment the game releases, you are good to go. Uh, 7700X, DDR5 64 gigabytes RAM. Isn't that too much? 7900 XT, that's very good. 1000 PSU. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that PC is very powerful. I don't think so, Ledge, that you will need a new PC at least for the next 10 years. It also depends on what games you are planning to buy and play within the next decade. But it is still very powerful, so... I mean, even my PC is powerful enough to play all new games for the next 5 years at least. Not at maximum settings, but at good medium settings, at least medium. It can play all games. But I don't care about all games, I care about Titan Quest, so... What was the problem, Soulage? Hello, Spoxo. Not Dune Awakening. What is that? What happened to Titan Quest 2? Titan Quest 2... They are working on Titan Quest 2 and the game will come out who knows when. They said that the game, the early access of Titan Quest 2 will come out this summer, but exactly when this summer they haven't said. Everything low 4K native. Oh. A small plastic at the slot of the motherboard was recognizing one RAM instead of two. Oh. Aha. So it was actually a hardware issue without it being an actual hardware issue. Oh, so they gave you some money for that and you bought the RAM. That's very good. So we can see that this is one more case, your case, but I think that they say that sometimes something that initially seems to be a bad thing, in the end it ends up becoming a good thing. I love this character holding this hammer, the big hammer, and attacking the enemy. It feels very powerful. Hello Slick, welcome to the stream. Aha, the ice shield is very nice. It looks awesome and it has a nice function, which is sometimes when you hit with the shield, or is it a retaliation? I don't remember. It is a... no, when you hit the enemy with the shield, you can freeze the enemy sometimes. Okay. Da-da-da-da. When is a good time to utilize curses? A good time is if you have played the game before, if you are not a beginner, and you have seen at least the whole game once, at least once. And you have a taste of how the game works in general. And you've got a taste of how bosses work. Different types of enemies. How the layout is of the maps and the enemy placement. And of course, if you understand the basics of the mechanics of the game.
We do not know what to do.
They do not know what to do. They are dead and they still want to do something.
I have seen it. I am sure this beast.
As always, from the demos on YouTube, they have showcased it from the playtest demo which we tried. Because they released the playtest demo for about 5 days back in March, I think it was. The game speed is good. The gameplay of Titan Quest 2 is good. It is very good. The speed of the gameplay. I wouldn't say that having faster gameplay would make the game better. You found it incredible, the game with the deep length of the view distance and the graphics skills. Yeah, it has very good graphics. And the skill system is very good. Of course, they are still working and they will release an early access. It is not a complete game, so I hope that in the future they will make the skill system even better than we have seen on the playtest demo. It has room for improvements. The map is all brown. Yeah, so but it is a game in the making, so I guess they will improve the map as well. It is still the very beginning of making that game. You hope I'm right? I'm always right when it comes to Titan Quest. That's my destiny.
You have freed. Once you bring me the ore.
You have freed me. No, I don't go to swim. I like the sea, but I don't go. I prefer not to go. I don't like having the sun hitting me. Even if I'm in the water. The Hydra Soul Age didn't go to the seawater. The Hydra was in a swamp water, the water of the swamps, not the water of the sea. Hello, Rocco. This is a good and easy farm spot. It is true that you can farm here some items. Those Myrmidon enemies drop some good items, and those troglodytes drop some good items. Monster infrequents. They might eat me. Well, the good thing is that if they eat me, I will lose. Will be a very easy way, a fast way for me to lose some fat that I want to burn. So I wouldn't say no to that, eating me. Okay, boss fight. Hello, Nikolaos Proestos, what's up? You want to farm here for XP? You can do that as well if you want to do that. Pa 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 pa. Armlets of Erebos, epic set item.
Know this Titan Smasher. The
Da, 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 da.
See,
Am I happy for Ticket that is only Greece or would you... First of all, we don't know if it is only Greece. They haven't said anything like this, as far as I remember. Maybe it is, maybe it is not, we don't really know. Second, I would like the game to be also on other places. But if... look, here is the problem. If you decide to make, let's say, I would say in general an action RPG, very story based, and I mean that the game focuses very heavily, very deeply into the story, then maybe it would be better to have only one, for example Greece, in the whole game. One type of mythology, whatever. Why? Because if you want to go deeply into a story, it will be more immersive to have only one mythology and to go to many and use many different aspects of that one mythology. But if you don't want to go that deeply into a mythology or into a story where your character doesn't, you don't get that many details around your character. For example, in Titan Quest 1, you have a character, he has some generic story, but it doesn't have his backstory, very deeply presented to the player and things like this. You are just a hero who starts a journey from a village and very few things. But if you want to have a story where it actually focuses on the protagonist, on the hero as well, and the story is about the hero and it has to present more details, then it will have to present more details also for the environment of the hero. And this way you will it will be easier and more immersive to have only the place or the country or whatever, the universe where that hero lives, so that you can tell that story even better. So I don't mind both ways, but it depends on what the developers want to do with Titan Quest 2, if they want to focus on, if they want to go to have a deep dive into the story of the hero, or if they don't want to have such a deep dive. And now it is easier for a development team to go ahead and put together multiple mythologies. That would be easier if you want to have multiple mythologies. But if you want to have a very deep story, detailed story, it is better to have only one mythology. That's how I see things. Hello, Spamfish. they should focus on Greece and do it right. New mythologies can come later or not at all if there's no time. Greek mythologies alone is rich enough to carry the game for years. Nicola, Greek mythology is rich enough to carry this game for the next 100 years. They can release so many DLCs based on Greek mythology, bringing more stories. I'm talking about stories. It is mind-blowing how much content there is. But they shouldn't do that. Or I wouldn't mind if they decided to do that. But you know, because also Titan Quest 1 is a game that presents multiple mythologies, I think that it would be very nice to have again in future games, Titan Quest 2 for example, multiple mythologies. Now, we don't know, because as far as I remember, they haven't said through their blog post anything about the game being only in Greece or having multiple mythologies. I think they haven't clarified that, I think, if I remember right. But one way to do things would be, for example, to have the base game based on Greek mythology, have the base game complete the Greek mythology, complete the story that they want to tell on the base game of this hero in Greece, and then if they decide to do expansion packs as we have had with Titan Quest 1, different expansion packs like Atlantis, Ragnarok, Eternal Embers for Titan Quest 1 that provided new acts, new places and new stories. If they decide in the future to do something like that, they could potentially present new mythologies for each one of the new DLCs if they decided to make multiple DLCs. I think that this would be the best if the story they are making is diving deep into the hero and the environment around the hero. In my opinion, this would be the best course of action. This is a very nice place. Coffee. But the thing is that we don't know exactly what they are doing because they haven't said more details. I guess they will say more details in the future. Probably. At some point, maybe after they release the full game, whenever they release the full game, maybe they will share their plans for the future. Who knows? All we know is that Titan Quest is the best, and Titan Quest 2 looks so that it has great potential to become at least as good as the first game. Ah. Who knows, Nikolai? Who knows when they will touch on this point? We will have to wait and see what they decide to do. Maybe one of the editions could say something like includes future DLC with new regions or something along the... I don't think that any company has done this before with an early access release of a game. Usually companies do this, as at least as far as I have seen myself. For example, I think that Ubisoft, for example, with some Assassin's Creed games, the first day they release the game, or I think also, wait, Diablo 4, Blizzard did the same thing, I'm not sure. But I think that I remember that Ubisoft has done this thing before, when they released, I think Assassin's Creed Odyssey or Valhalla. The first day of release, they had different versions, so they said that if you pay for the ultimate version, you get also access to the future DLCs. No matter how many DLCs will come out, they will be included.
This cannot be over.
This happens with releases of games, but at least as far as I have seen personally, I have seen this thing happening only with full game releases, not with early access. So personally, I wouldn't really expect anything like that. Good day, Silva. You're thinking about farming the other parts and chatting them with... Yeah, the Fire Legion set is very powerful. If you get the whole set and you equip it on a character, it is very powerful. And it has great survivability, especially if you fight some other items like artifacted jewels that will give you even more survivability. In general, it is very powerful, very good for survivability. It is very, very, very awesome if you want to play hardcore. Of course, you cannot use it from level 1. If you want to play hardcore, you will have to survive until you can equip all items, but if you have 0 deaths and you reach the point where you can equip the full set, then your survivability goes through the roof, if previously your survivability wasn't as good. So it is very, very awesome. Totally worth it, yeah. Da-da-da-da. Do I like the Ice Mastery from Titan Quest 2? Titan Quest 2 doesn't have Ice Mastery, it has Storm Mastery. Didn't they showcase Storm Mastery? Look, in general, we haven't seen many skills of the masteries they have presented, so... But I'm guessing that... all masteries will be awesome in general. In Titan Quest 1, all masteries are awesome, so I guess that also in Titan Quest 2, all masteries will be awesome. Insectoid! A watery insectoid. Back when Titan Question was announced, according to information, they did mention multiple regions with Greece and Egypt as the main focus. Yeah, but that was a different time and it was a different studio, a different development studio, and they acted differently, so it doesn't really matter. It was not the same studio. Pitogero Soul Age, the price is around 4 euros, 4.5 euro, 4.70, 4 euro 70 cents. It is very high. Why are you hungry? Ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, so late when we had our national currency, things had been amazing comparing to nowadays. Euro came to Greece and Greece became 3 times poorer country. And if I'm not mistaken, recently I saw somewhere that also Bulgarians are going to replace their national currency for euro, which is very stupid if they do that. They are total morons, the same way Greek governments had been. They will become poor if they do that. Even if they are not rich now, they will become 3 times, at least 3 times poorer than they are right now. Euro is here to destroy everything and control everything. They don't want to have use, but they will be forced, yes. Hey, it looks like Bulgaria cannot learn from Greece's mistakes. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Albania will join in 2029. Well, if they do that, they are also idiots. Smart country UK, you love the euro. Yes, this is absolutely true. The smartest country on the planet is UK because they left euro. If for no other reason, this reason is good enough to make UK the smartest country on the planet right now. Euro is like the Trojan horse. It is supposed to be good, but in the end it destroys everything. United States of Europe.
I won't exaggerate the odds.
Yeah, maybe,
How can I
but
help you?
when that comes to the expense, look, if you are a country, you have your currency, national currency, and hypothetically, if you join Euro, and hypothetically, this means that joining the euro, your things will become better to everyone in your country. Then you say that if this is better, because things will become better to the people of the country, then it makes sense to join euro. But if you have seen previous examples of other countries falling actually into a trap, that's proven already, at least for Greece. Now, if you know that this can happen to you, and you are still willing to do that, then you are doing that at the expense of your people, of your own country. Because your people will become even poorer than what they are right now. That's a fact. It is not going to be like Bulgaria is joining the euro and now they will give up on their national currency to go with euro currency. Now things will be better for them just because it is easier for Bulgarians to trade with other countries that also use the euro. That has been proven already in at least in the case of Greece that this is not the case. Having euro is destroying countries, at least like Greece, instead of helping them.
Your patronage is an
Need this?
honor.
Thank you. The survivors may be safe.
And all those precious rings. Goodbye.
Goodbye! Japan is 30 the world with highest school education system, but UK had during World War II 29 mastermind of running the world. They made the whole world to speak English. Well, just go ahead and analyze English language, see where it comes from, and maybe you will be surprised. When you understand that English is not really English, it is European languages put together and forming English language. With Brexit, they proved it one more time. Yeah. Leaving Euro was the smartest thing UK has done in recent years, probably. Although, it is not all people of Bulgaria that got to join Euro. I saw that there were protests, people protesting against joining Euro. Which means that it is not like everybody in Bulgaria is idiots. There are smart people as well. But usually it is the governments of countries that betray the people, and they do whatever they want. They don't listen to the people. They listen to their wallets and bank accounts. And they see what benefits more the members of a government or something like that. What benefits them individually, personally more. Based on public relationships they have with other members of other countries and whatnot. And they make decisions that way. I'm playing the unofficial patch mod, which is a mod that only makes items that don't drop and they should drop, they make those items to drop. But I call it an official patch mod because it fixes this bug of the game. It doesn't change anything in the game. for small manufacturers, family business living you wasn't that nice and easy because you were no longer in Europe. They have problems with selling their products. Yeah, it is not one-sided. It is not one-sided, but this is why we are talking about previous examples. You have, since you have some previous examples, you have to go with examples, not with just theories that you don't base your decisions on theories, just theories based on thin air. You look at actual previous examples and then you have to make some decisions. Maybe for some traders it is harder to trade when you are not in the euro, when you use your national currency. But the point here is that, for example, in Greece, when we had our currency, we didn't have euro. Maybe it would be harder for traders to trade with euro countries, but the overall quality of life for everyone was much better. And I'm talking about money, of course, because unfortunately this fucked up civilization is all about money. They are slaves to money, 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 money. And you know, we don't have 10 million traders and business owners in Greece. 10 million, about 10 million is the whole population of Greece. So, what is more sensible to do? Join Euro when 1 million, let's say, not even 1 million, let's say 500,000 traders will benefit from Euro, but everyone, including traders, will have issues, financial issues, because they will become actually 3 times poorer? Or does it make more sense to stay with your national currency? Maybe it will be harder for traders to trade with euro countries, but still the quality of life when it comes to finances will be for everyone much better. Always wanted a museum to be created with all Greek gods, so people rather want to come visit, but... So late, I saw somewhere that I think in China they have created such a museum, and not only have they created such a museum, but you go inside, you put I think glasses that are something like virtual reality glasses, and you walk in the museum and you actually see the gods. They have made, it is something like a visual world they created with the graphics, you know. You put on the glass, the virtual reality anyways. And you walk around the museum and you see Greek stuff of mythology, and also you see the gods. If you haven't seen this thing, maybe you should take a look, Google for it. I don't remember exactly how they call it, but maybe if you type on Google Greek mythology museum in China or something like that. I think it was in China or maybe in Japan, but I think it was in China, not in Japan. If you type something like that, you will probably find it. Ta-da. Yeah, Soul Age. Greece is no more. Forget about Greece. Greek civilization was and it is not. What you have currently is pseudo-Greek civilization. When you have people kneeling or bowing to gods or God, a single god, it doesn't matter. You don't have Greek mindset. You have something else. It is not even that important that in Greece nowadays an official religion of this country is something that has nothing to do with Greek mindset. It doesn't even matter. The biggest problem is that even for this religion, people kneel down and they bow. That is not Greek. You are not Greek if you do that. I don't care what your ID says. I don't care what you say about your ancestors. If you kneel down and bow to gods or to your god, even if it is Jesus, believe in Jesus, but don't bow. If you bow, you're not Greek. Period. You see, I like very much, there is a phrase in Bioshock. I don't know if you have played Bioshock. That game is awesome. There are 3 games, actually it is a franchise. And in the first game, when you get into the... was that a tower? What was that place? Anyways, you get into a room, I don't remember exactly where that is. But I remember very well that there is a sign that says no gods, no kings, only men. I think this is what it says. I think that is the best sentence I have ever seen in a video game, written in a video game. That is absolutely meaningful. And it says many things about the real world. You are Caesar. You believe Greece will be reborn one day like Phoenix and survive for one more time. I hope that this, look, we will go into other deep secrets and stuff now if we go into this discussion. But anyways, let's not go into this discussion. Greece will never die. You can never kill what is already dead. You cannot kill the dead. Unless you play Titan Quest and you have some skeletons. which skeletons, walking skeletons is walking dead, and you can kill the walking dead. But if something is dead, you can never kill it. So something that is dead can never die. Okay, this item is awesome, but it is Delges based and I cannot use it. As a kid, when you saw this HADES place with table playing, it was amazing with table. Wait, what do you mean? Fired to its table playing.
Before the we were all made. How long has it been? I fear for.
Some of us are so we were denied.
I have tried. Perhaps no one should.
We tried to do the necromancy.
The background of my character. Ah!
And now a mortal, is that it?
The
First
background of...
these demons, strange news,
Do you
now
mean
the living
here?
come traipsing through our land.
Ah, you mean the place of the game, the places. Pierce resist, elemental fire, health points. This item is nice. 66, 76, 86, 96 του και βγαίνω. Should I equip this one? No, not really. That one is very good, but I shouldn't equip it.
Right.
I should go turn in the quest. Have I been to Iperos? I think yes. Sticks there.
With the ore in my...
You have Marcus on his way.
Aristonomy.
might have to replace some armor items of mine. You hope it doesn't come 26. Have they released? Have they announced a release date for the Grand Theft Auto 6? You too, so let's have a good one. Enjoy your weekend, Saturday. Nice. May 26, 2026. Whoa! So let's have gifted subs. Wow. Thanks, Olage, for the gift subs. Have 5 subs. Whoa. That was very sudden. Καλό κάψιμο, Yeah, have a good one, Solage. Wait to see what will happen when the early access of Titan Quest 2 comes out. You will go crazy. Next River Fountain. Next what how do you call these enemies? Hydradon. These are baby Hydra enemies, this is why they call them Hydradon. Okay, can we talk to this guy? I have to go back first. Planes of Judgment.
That's one it has been rough on us, but I like
That's
it.
one caravan. I have plenty of potions,
Yes.
but I will need to buy more.
Goodbye, mortal.
Choo choo choo! Hype chest on the way. What the heck? What is that? Yeah.
Don't bother me. I said leave me.
Wait, did I forget to... Yeah, I don't know what that is. It is a reward, it is a chill girly mode. What is this? I have earned a hype chest. This is a new emote. So it looks like if there is a hype train, you can get rewards, random emotes, and now those who are subscribers on Twitch can use those new random emotes. Probably. I don't know. It's probably something like that. Hey, great job. The summer is up. How are you doing?
Callicrates, sometimes you have to be.
Are you also up?
A mortal in a human. If you have penance, if you want to do more than
Enjoying the summer. Yep. The summer is always enjoyable, even if sometimes heat waves can become very annoying. So, die please. Hey Roy, hello, what's up?
sure this...
No, Lenoir, the judges were once kings among them.
This is long.
You are doing really very fine. I'm okay, Roy, but yesterday morning I had an accident. I slipped on the stairs and I fell down on my tailbone. And I hit my tailbone and I couldn't sit all day long yesterday. I had very huge pain. All I could do yesterday was to walk, not very much though, because the pain was becoming bigger. Or to lie down on the bed. And this is the reason why I didn't stream yesterday. But today I feel better, so I can sit now, but not now. I'm moving my ass a little bit and I feel the pain. I mean, I shouldn't really be streaming today, but I thought I should stream for a little bit. Hey Psyche, what's up? Yeah, it is very annoying, spam fish. Imagine that you cannot sit, especially yesterday after this happened, even moving, if you sit down and you get up, there is a lot of pain. Yesterday was very painful. Everything I did was very painful. I was walking, it was painful. I was trying to sit, I couldn't really sit. I had to lie down. Today it is much better. Yeah, I guess that maybe it will take 1 week at least to go away for good. It was not a height, it was just a staircase. I was going down the steps of the staircase. And I slipped on one step. And I fell down. I landed on my tailbone, somewhere in that area. Not exactly on the tailbone, thankfully, but around that area. Last time this happened to me, the exact same thing was about 18 years ago. And since then, I have been having problems sitting for many hours. Because if I sit for many hours and I sit in such a way that I touch my tailbone on the chair, for example, then that gives me pain on the tailbone. And yesterday, the exact same thing happened. And but this time around, I didn't hit it the exact same way. I mean, that time I landed on the tailbone, and I felt it. This time around, maybe if the tailbone is this, for example, maybe I landed somewhere a little bit above the tailbone. Because it feels about next to the tailbone, not exactly on the same spot. And this is why it heals up much faster. I'm better than yesterday, much better. Psyche, I'm not going to the doctor because since yesterday the pain has been reduced by 60%. We will see. I will see what happens in the next days before I go to a doctor. Spam phase, nothing is broken, don't worry. The good thing with myself is that even when I was a little kid, you know, we were running around, playing, doing whatever little children do. No matter how many times I have fallen down to the ground and I had hit myself or my, you know, my legs, my arms, whatever, I have never had any broken limbs, any broken bones, nothing. Maybe my bones are very good, very strong. Yeah, Psyche, maybe. Maybe if I land on it again, it will reverse the problem. Can you imagine? What's it like going to the doctor in Greece? What do you mean? You avoid the doctors like the plague. That's not it. If I need to go to the doctor, I will, but... You know, yesterday when this happened, the moment I hit the step, I didn't feel anything like moving on the bone or breaking or you know, anything like that. If there is something to break, you will feel it. You will also listen, there will be something audible as well. It was just that I hit very hard on that area, and since that's the moment, it is painful. But if the pain has been reduced by at least 50% or 60% since yesterday, this means that it is healing up. So most probably I will not have to go to a doctor. And where is that enemy going now? Where are you going, dude? Decide. Will you go back? Will you go forward? Will you stay in the middle? Will you go get a pizza? But if I have to go to the doctor, I will make sure that the doctor will be a female doctor, not a male. I don't want to have any men touching my ass. Chuck Norris can go both ways.
I sent one of my... It would seem that...
Mastery. Ah, Roy, today's your birthday. Then happy birthday. Chuck Norris counted to infinity twice. Battle map. Come on, enemies! Where are you hiding? Ah. Allergies again. Oh. Aha! Very interesting melee weapon drop. Havoc. Yeah, but mine is much better. Hey Vasily, what's up? How are you today? I'm okay, Vasily, more or less. Give me... What are you going to give me?
I survived this long.
Scroll of a Cyclops. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Kill something. So bonfire. The far planes. The far planes and the airplanes. Ouch. So έλα ρε. I wanted to take the risk and see if I could survive those attacks, but here is another side quest, a big boss that we have to kill. Powder. Yeah, the dust of a titan. I just picked it up. The titanic ashes, dust. Ta-da-da-da, ta-da-da-da-da. And the black tank is here. The dread holes suck. That is a dead end. Toxo Frost. There is nobody down there. The Dread Path. Okay. We are here, we will go there. Have I did all quests in Epiros? Let's find out. Yes. But I have to go to Place of Judgment. We also have the 2 Cyclopes quests to do.
The ashes. You are truly
2 skill points.
psychism. The way is open. The power of love opens.
The power of love opens the way, small rocky cave. Come on, small rocky cave. Take this, you sucker of a Cyclops. And your sucker brother is here.
Lead on, brave warrior.
Whoa! Kerplug! Is it you? Is this my epic child of mine?
Can I believe my eyes?
When I-
Our love was.
It is you, my epic child of mine. Havoc, I don't want this one, I could use a Cyclops. How are you doing, epic child of mine?
Goodbye.
It is 32 Celsius. Well, take a look here. I have a thermometer which says right now in this room it is 34, almost 35. I don't know if you can see. Ah, you can. Take a look. Can you see? Almost 35 Celsius. And right now, where I'm sitting, it is not as hot as it was yesterday or the day before when I was streaming. The day, because yesterday I didn't stream. 2 days ago, it was not. If it is 34 and a half right now, 2 days ago it should have been about 36, because it was hotter than what it is today. And it is still 34 and a half. So. And we don't have a heat wave, okay? Imagine. If it was a heat wave outside, if it was a day of a heat wave, then we will be talking right now here in where I'm sitting about 37 where I'm sitting. Not in general, here. So yeah, you are sweat. Oh, undead, undead, undead. Kill the dead. Yeah, thanks, Kerflank, but how can you stay cool? I have the the air fan working. It is about 35 centimeters next to me this way. And the irony is that I have the radiator, which is my PC case, About 30-35 centimeters next to me this way. And also this way I have the light, which hits me. The light also has some heat that it releases. It is not very much, but when a room is already hot, even that little of from the lighter, it can make things worse. That small heat that comes out from the lighter. It is a small lamp, so I don't know how to stay cool, at least when I do live streams. Unless I buy one more air fan and I put the other air fan this way, and I have two air fans, one hitting this way and the other hitting that way. That would be great, Roy. The flash flooding can be serious. What is flash flooding? Oh, here I am. I have finally reached
Well,
this trader.
immortal. I swear I haven't sold a thing to those demons.
I swear I don't believe a word that you say. Buy energy potions. This one applies life leech, very good. Okay, this one doesn't provide more damage output, but it has the attack damage converted to health, which is very useful. And if I put this one on this one, how much is this price? 428,000. 257, 316. Wrong button.
Back to business. Selling to shades.
Yeah, higher average damage, but not really. There was a sudden flood that hit Texas very recently. Ah, I didn't know that. Future there were swept away and yet to be found. Oh, that's very bad. Maybe those children are dead already. That is super bad. Ah, we have this place now to go through. Yeah, maybe I will leave this one for tomorrow. Because, guys, I said that I would do a short stream today and I still did a full stream. Because I stream only for 2 hours nowadays. Which hopefully will change with Titan Quest 2 Early Access, because I plan on streaming much more if it will be possible. So, now that I'm sitting, it is okay, but if I try to get up, the pain will come back. So guys, I will stop here for tonight. My ass is on pain. Yeah, thanks Roy. I'll be back again tomorrow to live stream again. I hope that tomorrow my ass will be even better. And I don't know what I will stream. Maybe tomorrow I will continue this playthrough of this character, or maybe I will continue Shadow Champions, or maybe something else. So, have a great one, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, unless I'm dead. Or maybe if aliens decide to abduct me. Or unless they abduct me and I ask them to allow me to live stream from their UFO. You never know. Maybe I will be lucky enough to get abducted by aliens that are fans of Titan Quest and not LOL. Hopefully. Can you imagine being abducted by aliens that are fanatics of LOL, and then they abduct you, they do medical experiments on you, and now they turn you from a fan of Titan Quest into a fanatic of LOL. That would be an extremely bad destiny for anyone to actually experience. Maybe the aliens can fix your ass. Look, I hope in that case that the aliens will be female. I don't got any male alien doctors or male human doctors to put their hands anywhere close to my ass. So, also this nice shield says goodbye and hello and goodbye. Praying for sexy female alien doctors, exactly. Okay guys, I'll be back tomorrow without any aliens. And I guess I will see you tomorrow again. 6-breasted alien women. You reminded me of the movie, how do they call it, Schwarzenegger on Mars. Where there was, I think, an alien, a woman on Mars, and she had she was a 3-breasted woman. That was very disgusting. Hello and goodbye, Red Elf. Totally recall that one. Anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.